And we are back from the break. Let's go ahead and continue to explore. Smash pots. Get a load of my new money pouch. Pretty snazzy, isn't it? Apparently it's got this special magic cast on it that means it fills itself back up every time you spend all the money in it. And do you know the best part? It only cost me 300 gold coins. Can you believe Pike sold it to me so cheap? What was he thinking? Maybe money's just not that important to him. I think you got ripped off, sir. Huh. I don't mean to gossip about the royals, but I found Prince Kiefer having a good old rummage through all the old stuff down in the storerooms. Next thing I know, he was harrying around the castle with his book in his hand. Seems to fancy himself as some kind of treasure hunter, that one. Ooh, I see sparkles. What? You acquired a seed of strength. Darn right I did. Can't wait until we get nose for treasure. Hang on, I recognize you. You're Pollock's lad, aren't you? Oh, is that right? Summoned by the king, you say? Have you been to see him already? Nope. Well, I don't know why the king wants to speak to you, but I do know he doesn't waste words on people he doesn't trust. Now stop dawdling. King Donald is not a man who likes to be kept waiting. So I think he was King Burns in the original translation.
All right.
Welcome to the item shop. How can I serve you? Yeah, you got antidote order. Oh, actually, you might have more. Yes. Okay, you got a bamboo spear and a leather shield and wayfarer's clothes. All right. I think the hero's canon name is Eris. I have no idea what it might be. Aha! Dang it! How dare they! Huh. This leads to the banqueting hall. It's where the royal family dines. But now's not the time for eating. Off you go. You'll find the king upstairs. Go upstairs by darn well, please, sir. Now, you young friend, would you care to have your fortune told? Sure. Look deep into my eyes, deeper. Let's see what lies in your future. I see you're about to be conned by an old man. That's your future. Now, pay up 50 gold, please. Pieces, please. Huh. Oh, yeah. I saw it clear as day it was. Your destiny is to bring peace to the world. Hold on a second, that can't be right. The world's already at peace. Well, what do you know? Seems my fortune-telling skills aren't what they used to be. Huh. Who goes there? What's that? Summoned by the king? Yep. Oh, I dare believe a word of it. Our king would never summon a little squirt like you. Sorry, you'll have to forgive me. It's just I never get the chance to act tough. Please, go ahead. Rude.
Kiefer? Kiefer! Where the devil is that boy?
I think I saw him go to his bedroom. That's a big crown. I don't think he's in the flowers, sir.
That does it. He's gone too far this time. This is outrageous. Outrageous, I say.
Your Majesty, if you will forgive me, I am sure that Prince Kiefer has his reasons for absconding so suddenly. Please, I beg of you, you must try to remain calm.
Honestly, why do you insist on sticking up for that wretched boy?
Well, he's actually my son, that's why. I mean...
Anyway, to the matter at hand.
That's true.
I have been expecting you, young man.
I mean, you did summon me.
Follow me. We have much to discuss.
Okie dokie. Dang it. I was hoping I'd be able to not follow him and go explore the castle.
Sit yourself down, if you would.
Ooh, I get to be king for a day?
Now, you're going to look me in the eye And I'm going to ask you something very important. Is that clear?
No, 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 I refuse. I can't answer it. No, no, it's a secret. I mean, yeah, yes, it's clear. Yeah, sure.
Tell me the truth. Is there something you're hiding from me?
No. Why would you think that? Look at this face. Isn't it the most trustworthy face? Would this face lie to you?
Let me be clear. You cannot worm your way out of this one.
Don't worry, I'm not going to worm my way out, because I'm a dragon.
Of late, Kiefer has been behaving like a prince possessed. He has been entirely incapable of sitting still for a moment.
I mean, that's just because he's got ADHD.
Do you know what the wretched boy did today? He stole a precious ring that once belonged to his mother. A keepsake I treasure more than life itself.
Maybe he's going to propose to someone.
What in the world can he hope to achieve through such acts of petty larceny?
Maybe he's trying to take on the thief class.
I confess that I myself occasionally strayed from the straight and narrow path in my youth, but by the time I was Prince Kiefer's age, I had more than grown out of such behavior.
Yes, yes, the king had only fathered a dozen people by that age. It's fine.
The exact details of my youthful indiscretions are neither here nor there, of course.
Right.
The fact of the matter is, my son is likely out there causing more mayhem even as we speak.
There are two there's a village, there's a town, and there's a castle on this island, sir. There's no one else. What kind of mayhem could he be causing? He couldn't even cause a diplomatic incident because there's no other nations for him to cause a diplomatic incident with.
Which is why I need you to talk some sense into my idiot boy.
No.
For better or worse, Prince Kiefer is the future of this kingdom.
Is he, though?
You must impress upon him the fact that his behavior is utterly unacceptable in one who would be king.
What if he wouldn't be king? I could be king. You can make me king. Once again, the prince is nowhere to be found. He's a real handful, that one. I just hope he's not off exploring the hills to the east. He'll end up as a bear's breakfast. That ring the prince pilfered was very precious. It belonged to the late queen. It had a rare gem known as a sunstone set in it. This is a final straw for King Donald. Prince Kiefer has crossed the line this time. His Majesty cares a great deal about Prince Kiefer. I trust that you will not let him down, Ald. I thank you for coming today, Ald. There's much else I would like to discuss with you, but I shall leave such matters for another day. For now, all I ask is that you keep an eye on my son and ensure he stays out of trouble. I have faith that he will turn out well in the end. I have faith that you will help me to ensure that this happens. Absolutely not, sir. When I was your age, we skied 300 miles to school every day in the worst blizzard and minus 40 degrees, and it was uphill both ways. Sure it is, Gramps. Now, go to bed, old man. See why Kiefer has a big head now? You're very concerned for the future of the kingdom? They have a daughter. It's fine. Are you looking for the prince? Well, he may be in his chamber, you know, the one with the blue carpet, but I suspect he's probably out and about somewhere. It's been 10 years since our beloved queen passed away, and poor King Donald is still on his own. What will it take for him to make him notice me? We could just go to his chambers one night. They don't have cognatic succession? Well, they could. I mean, who's gonna have... There's no nobles in this land. There's just the king. Nothing to report, sir. Well, you know, this kingdom is so bloomin' peaceful, I feel bad about even getting paid to stand guard.
Ah, you're old, correct? You're Prince Kiefer's playmate, as I understand it. I don't know what your friend was up to, but the last time I saw him, he was rummaging through every drawer in the castle. I wonder if he found whatever it was he was looking for.
Ah, what a blissful existence. There's never any trouble in this kingdom, and it's all thanks to King Donald. Is it? I think it might have more to do with the fact that there are no monsters, sir. We'll come back. Let's explore outside the castle first. That's odd. I'm sure I saw something glimmering way out on the horizon. But everyone knows there's nothing out there except sea, sea, and more sea. Must have been a trick of the light, I suppose. You know those old fairy stories, the ones that are full of scary monsters? Well, I wonder who came up with all that stuff in the first place. If there really are weird and wonderful creatures like that out there, I want to see them with my own eyes. There's no way they're as frightening as the bears in the hills to the east. First thing this morning, I saw a beautiful vessel setting sail from the south of the island. It must have been the fishing boat heading out from Pilchard Bay. It's the first time I've seen it. I won't be forgetting it in a hurry. What a sight! What does the king have military if there are indeed no monsters or other islands in the world? Sounds pretty paranoid to me. Yeah, I think it might just be like tradition, you know? Like, they have a castle because kings have castles. They have an army because kings have armies. It's just the way it is. Look at this little beauty. It's a map I found gathering dust down in the castle storeroom. It's got all sorts of crazy stuff on it. Islands, continents, you name it. Whoever drew this map had quite an imagination, I tell you. I want it. Give it to me. No, I didn't mean to go back upstairs. Dang it. The stairs in this game have gravity. Oh, poop. How dare there be nothing in there. So proud of Vig for getting Twitch on your big screen without you to critique his technique. Pots! What? You acquired a medicinal herb! Woohoo! How's it going, Artie? Hold up. I know all citizens of our kingdom are supposed to be free to roam the castle, but there are limits, you know. You may be Prince Kiefer's friend, but I can't let you in here. Well, why not? I'm Prince Kiefer's friend. I should be able to go anywhere. How dare you? How dare? How dare? The nerve. Not letting me go in there. All looks at the bookshelves. They're crammed with highbrow books on all sorts of difficult-sounding subjects. 1 + 1 = 2? Oh, I can't understand this. The architecture choices here sure are choices? Yeah, oh yeah. All looks at the bookshelves. They're crammed with highbrow books on all kinds of difficult-sounding subjects. All, how are you? Now, as a man of the world, you are doubtless aware of the existence of ancient ruins on our island. And as I'm sure you know, these are located in the Forbidden Place, the Forbidden Zone, which is, of course, strictly off-limits. Now, according to scholarly research, not least my own, these ruins were actually a complex of tombs for an ancient royal clan. In any case, they're no place for amateur explorers. I can trust you to steer well clear, can't I? Sure, yeah, definitely. I would definitely. That's good to hear. It wouldn't do to disturb the sleep of the long departed, now would it? They should be left in peace. Oh, yeah, definitely. I definitely won't loot them. I mean, what? You acquired a set of rags. Why does the castle have rags? This is the castle. I think it's how to powder your wig and the ABCs of scoffing at peasants. Now we know the first place Ald's going to? Oh, yeah. I mean, why wouldn't he? You're on break at work, so you figured you'd pop in. On 4 to 10s now for the foreseeable future. Oof. At least you're not driving to work. That is a very good thing.
Oh. Is there any reason you're in the prince's room? I mean, I'm only here because it's my job. I've spent most of the last 2 years mucking out this hovel. The prince is about to turn 18, you know? I swear, the place is getting more smelly with each passing day.
That's just how boys are. What? You acquired a Chimera Wing! I miss putting them in my bag. You acquired 20 gold coins! What? You acquired a pilchard pie! Oops, I don't want to go back there. The new workplace has massage chairs. Well, that sounds nice. Did I? Yes, I didn't go down here. Huh. Beyond this door lies the king's bedchamber. His Majesty is not currently within, although Princess Lisette entered a short while ago. You may proceed as long as your feet are clean. I stepped in dog poo. What? You acquired a bow tie. What? Alt finds a mini medal. All right. Okay, so we get a list of the mini medals. That's actually incredibly useful. It's true, I am a fisherman's son who hates fish. I mean, wouldn't you hate fish if you had to eat it all the time?
Right. Oh, hello. I heard my father summoned you. I hope it wasn't too upsetting. No one knows my silly brother better than you. I'm sure my father was just wanted to ask what he's been up to recently. Oh, yes. There's something I wanted to ask as well. Do you really think this is the only island in the world? Kiefer refuses to believe it. He thinks it's impossible that this is all there is. And I think he's right. There must be some other places out there, and other people too. There have to be. It's no fun to think we're all alone, is it? It's much nicer to imagine that there are lots of other lovely places out there. My brother is just chasing his dream. I want you to help him. I want you to help him find what he's searching for.
Aw, she's adorable. I will absolutely do so. Also, charm goes from 6 to 31 with that bow tie. I can be so dapper in that bow tie. You know it. She does seem to have a speech impediment. I think that there is a mechanic, if I remember correctly, where high charm means that monsters can be dazzled by your charm. So, like the sex appeal of Jessica in Dragon Quest VIII. Plus, there is a contest much later in the game, if they still have it, that if you surpass a certain number on charm, you will get prizes, good prizes. Yeah, basically a beauty contest.
The king's always so busy that he rarely has time to join the prince and princess for supper. It pains me to see those poor children eating all alone. Oh. Prince Kiefer's table manners are an absolute disgrace. Chicken bones on the floor, soup on the ceiling. Well, it's no surprise. His poor mother died young and he hasn't been raised right. I expect that's why he turns his nose up at half the food I offer him.
That's because it's all fish, man. Also, that's really insulting to the king. Wow. What? You acquired a pilchard pie. Let me get you some kitchen tips. Number 1, a meal's not truly over till you've finished washing up. The pots have to be sparkling and the knives need to be polished and sharpened. Finish cooking one meal and you have to start thinking about the next one. That's the life of a cook. I don't think you need to sharpen your knives every time you cook, sir. I think it can wait. Everyone's always going on about Prince Kiefer being a complete terror and how he couldn't care less about his royal responsibilities. But to tell you the truth, we all love the little rascal. Oh, dear me, I seem to have misplaced my spectacles, and now I can't see a thing. Seems bad, sir. What? You acquired a medicinal herb. What? You acquired a pair of wrecked specs. Think I found your glasses, old man. What? You acquired an antidotal herb. Hey, +1 defense. Wonder how difficult it was for a chef to sharpen their knives back then? Just use a whetstone. Like, we still have whetstones today. I have a knife set that has a whetstone. I don't know how to use it, but I have one. Glasses broke because I smashed that pot? I did it? No! No, it wasn't me. Don't lie. How dare you? So rude. Okay, I think we have to get down there some other way. Don't think we can do it yet. I'm pretty sure it was Kiefer. I blame Kiefer. I could just climb through these bushes. Come on. Come on, game. How dare. Yeah, I don't know what a 20-degree angle is. I have no geometric sense whatsoever. Maribel's gone. Actually, do you have any equipment? You do. All right. All right, you're one of Pierre's little mates, ain't you? Or he just went off with some girl. Sorry. How dare he? How dare he go off with my party member?
No.
Okay. Nope, haven't seen the Sizzling Stone. Maribel, the most annoying character in the whole game? Ah, how dare you? I like her. On the other hand, she's not around to get mad at me for going to places that I'm not supposed to go to. Yeah, I'm actually pretty sure that my whetstone is supposed to be a 45-degree angle for mine. The water glitters and glistens beautifully in the sun, shining with all the colors of the rainbow. I definitely remember this from later. I need to get some water at some point. Rainbow water. Nothing else here. Well, no, you don't grind. You just, like... What? You acquired a set of rags. Oh, these respawn? You just run the blade along the, or run the whetstone along the blade. Like, it doesn't have to be... like, a lot of effort. Oh, just an example, so you lied to me. I see how it is. I see how it is. What? You acquired a seat of agility. I see no bears. I hold a cup. It's a golden cup. Shrine of Mysteries. Ooh. Mysteries. Alright, fine. I'll come talk to Kiefer.
At last! I thought you'd never show up. Anyway, this is where things start to get serious. Welcome to the Forbidden Place. No turning back now.
The Forbidden Zone! Well, yeah, the grinding wheels are generally for, like, when you first make one, or weapons. I don't think you needed that for, like, cooking knives and stuff. Beware if he traps me in a phone booth. Ah, it's fine.
Here, take a look at this.
What? Statue? All takes the ancient tome. Alright, it's my book now. It's my book. You can't have it. Ald carefully lifts the heavy cover. Ald accidentally tears it apart, and it disintegrates in his hands. He sees an image of a bearded man in a robe holding a staff aloft. The tip of the staff is shining brightly.
So, recognize anyone? Yup, that picture of the bloke with the staff looks exactly like this statue.
It's a fairly generic old man, though.
I've got a good feeling about this.
I had a good feeling.
We're close, very close. We just have to, present something to this statue, and then, something will happen.
Alright, let's both of us try mooning the statue. Maybe that'll work.
Ta-da! Behold the Sunstone Ring. It's been in my family for yonks.
What exactly is a yonk?
Let's see what the statue makes of this.
You're pretty sure you've seen chess sets with that guy? Yeah, I know, right?
Well, are you with me? Shall I present the ring to the statue or what?
Yeah, let me just put it on my my ring finger first, and I'll just hold up that finger to him. Actually, that's not the ring finger, is it? I don't know, I don't wear rings. Closest I ever got to wearing jewelry was a watch. Sure, go ahead and present the statue, the ring.
I knew you'd come round.
Come round? Like I needed convincing? Well, there's not gonna, like, if it doesn't work, it doesn't do anything. There's no harm, no foul. And if it works, it works.
None of our useless scholars ever really got to the bottom of all this stuff, you know? They never dug deep enough. It was almost like they didn't want to.
That seems likely.
Forbidden places.
The Forbidden Zone.
Tombs. How can you hear words like that and not want to find out more? Well, not me. I've always wanted to uncover the secrets of this island, and I've always known they had something to do with these ruins. There's something waiting for me here. Something that will change my life. My destiny.
Your density?
Anyway, enough talk. Let's do this. Here goes nothing. Huh?
Maybe you need to put it in the in the cup.
Nothing happened. Looks like I was wrong about the ring.
And put it in the cup.
But look what else I have up my sleeve. Ta-da! May I present to you the one and only sizzling stone. Let's see what happens now.
You stole that from my uncle, didn't you? It's no longer 1955 now. I'm not trying to woo Marty's mom. Hey, look, don't tell me what I can and can't do. I can woo Marty's mom if I want in 1955.
Here we go. Still no luck. But we can't give up yet.
No, I think we should give up. We've tried everything.
What about the stone tablet we just found? It's not really shining anymore.
I don't know that it
But
ever
won't have
shined.
to try, will it? Here we go. Well, I can't deny the book's been something of a letdown. The stone tablet, too.
All right, well, give it all to me then.
I wanted to find a key that unlocked the world's mysteries, but it seems I was hoping for too much.
Maybe not. And Seelin, subscribed for 96 months. How's it going? Thank you very much. We haven't tried ritual blood sacrifice. That's true. Let's go get a pilchard.
There's no sense getting upset, though. After all, we can still patch the boat up and look for other islands out at sea.
That's true.
I borrowed the sizzling stone from your Uncle Pike, by the way. Maybe you could get it back to him for me.
Oh no, it's mine now. Kiefer hands the sizzling stone to Ald. My stone. Possession is 9/10 of the law.
Sorry this turned out to be a waste of time. But you can't win 'em all, eh? Now let's get out of here.
No, I got some other things to try. Ooh, is he actually in the party? No, damn it. I have to admit, even I'm losing hope this time. Sorry for getting you in trouble for nothing, Ald. Maybe this is one of those times where it's wiser to just give up and go home. It's a mysterious statue of a man with a beard. Lacking.
Huh?
Huh? What was that? You are yet lacking. That voice, did it come from the statue? Let's go and investigate, Ald.
Lacking. You are yet lacking.
I was expecting an old man voice to be the voice of the statue.
Is that statue talking to us?
It is, and it's insulting. We should demolish it.
The doors of destiny will only open for those who have been chosen. And you are yet lacking.
Wow.
The doors of destiny? Do you mean the doors to this shrine? Oh, and what are we lacking exactly?
Height! You must be this high to ride this ride.
If you would prove your worth, you must overcome my trial. Show me courage, which blazes bright. Show me spirit that shines from within.
I don't know. That sounds like I might have to do work.
You must find the 3 remaining fragments of stone tablet. Only then will the doors of destiny open for you.
Okay, I can do that.
You who have yet to make your mark upon this world, will you face the trial?
Sure. I don't mind going on trial.
I don't have a clue what's going on, but I know I want to find out. Come on, we have to do this. You're in, right?
Of course I am. I'm the protagonist, after all.
Unproven one.
Hey, I've proven myself many times.
All we need to pass the trial lies here, within the bounds of the island. Leave no stone unturned, and keep your eyes peeled for even the slightest change.
All right, let me go get the peeler. All right, hold open my eyelid for a second.
Go now. Prove your dazzling dragon spirit and fiery resolve by gathering the 3 remaining fragments of stone tablet.
Not the stone tablet, but just stone tablet. And Canis Rufus subscribed for 76 months. Thank you very much. I really do appreciate that.
This is it, old friend! We're finally going to unlock the world's mysteries. And the key we needed was on the island all along.
Woohoo!
We've come this far. We can't stop now. Come on, let's get this trial done.
All right. Kiefer joins the party. All right, more party members, finally. Come on, I'll start turning. This whole place is made of stone. That's true. That's true. We should pull every piece of the stone off. Maybe they used it as part of the construction, you know? Like, we found pieces of the earlier Parthenon in the Parthenon Acropolis. They used old pieces for the, like, walls and stuff. Where's the jury for this trial? Oh, I'm also the jury. I'm on trial, but I'm also the jury. He does have a big head. He's the man with the big head. All it requires a yellow fragment. All right, let's go ahead and how do I get to a new person? Ah, there we go. All right, you got a cypress stick. I will give you the slime sword. I have no shield for you. I have no helm for you. I have no armor for you. You can have the bow tie. And you can have the metal slime heart. Sure, why not? Heir apparent. So, attack 27, defense 13, agility 24, magical might, 0. Magical mending 0. I need 10 XP to go up another level, and he needs 7? Well, that's just rude. Jury, judge, and executioner. However, judge, jury, and executioner. Yes, I am the judge, jury, and executioner. For myself. It's true. All right, things are finally getting interesting. The key to unraveling the world's mysteries is right here on this island. Now, I don't know much about this trial, but I know one thing for sure. It's no match for a dream team like you and me.
Hey!
The fishing expedition should have finished by now, right? Which means your dad will be back in Pilchard Bay. He's a man of the world if ever I met one. Maybe we should ask him if he knows anything about these tablet fragments. Dad, I need to find more tile pieces. Can you help me? Hey, old, we're looking for information about this island, right? Well, I think I know who might be able to give it to us. His name's Dermot the Hermit. Everyone calls him because he lives all by himself on the edge of a cliff. Yeah, I know. Yep, Judge Ald. Yep, that's me. That's me. Maybe he needs the golem and Ald needs the slime? Nah, it's fine. He's not the friendliest chap, but I've got a feeling he might know a thing or two. About a thing or two.
Hey!
My dad's always banging on about how the key to solving any problem is communication. And I think the old man might be right. We should take a listen to what people have to say. Come on, all let's head to Estar and start making inquiries. Beats traipsing around aimlessly, at least. Oh, I'm doing that. That's party talk.
Hey!
Okay, I'm just saying the same thing. That's fine. Well, let's go talk to Dad first. He is super important.
Hey!
The fishing expedition's finished, so your dad and all the other fishermen should be back in the village. Let's go welcome them home and ask a few questions while we're at it.
Oh. Welcome to Pilchard Bay, our very own seaside paradise. Oh, sorry, Ald, I didn't recognize you there. What have you been up to? Fishermen are back with the Pilchard harvest, you know.
You acquired 1 gold coin. Why does the money keep respawning there? I don't know. Oh, hello. Oh, hello there. It looks like the fishing expedition was a big success. King Donald will be pleased. He loves his pilchards. I'd imagine he'll be turning a blind eye to Prince Kiefer's antics for a while now. He'll be too busy eating.
Kitty! Just look at those lovely fresh pilchards. They're so smooth and shiny, and their eyes are bright as buttons. Why, I could just take a bite out of one right now.
That is some laugh. I don't mean to crow, but I just can't wipe the grin off my face. I have to be honest, when Pollock first suggested going that far north, I thought he had a screw loose. But then our nets started filling with lovely pilchards faster than we could haul them in. Wasn't all plain sailing, though. The sea gets pretty choppy up there, and I worried we were getting out of our depth. But we made it. All's well that ends well and all that. Har, har, har. We only lost half the crew. It's fine.
Huh?
Crikey, get a load of that. Look at all those fish. That's a haul and a half. I gotta smash everything. Come on, Kiefer, smash the things with me.
Oh.
Well, if it isn't all, your dad's already headed back home, lad. And quite right, too. He's earned himself a rest. We caught more fish than we knew what to do with out there. But it wasn't just fish now I think about it. We got something else caught in our nets as well. Your dad took it home with him as far as I know. We caught a mermaid.
Aw, good puppy.
One day I'm going to take the helm. You see if I don't. Some of me landlubber friends ask me if I ever get bored out at sea, but they don't have a clue. The sea's never the same. One day it's angry, the next day it's laughing, and then before you know it, it's sad. Then sometimes you find some shipwrecked people out there, and you kill them for their loots. No, I never get tired of spending time out on the waves. Hello there, Old. Have you spoken to your dad yet? I know he's really keen to see you. Seems he caught something unusual in his nets, and thought you and Prince Kiefer might have a look at it. Oh, but wait, he told us not to tell anyone about that. Forget I said anything, even though he meant to show it to you.
Did you two have fun sneaking around without me? You've got some nerve. Seeing the fishermen back in town reminds me of how you ruined everything. I could have gone with them if it wasn't for you. And as if that wasn't bad enough, you didn't even invite me to join whatever you went off to do. Boys.
I know, we're pretty awful, aren't we?
Young Maribel is a real handful. Her poor mother's beside herself with worry. She's such a beautiful girl, yet she's anything but ladylike. Perhaps I've said a bit much. Keep this under your hat, won't you?
She can be whatever she wants to be. Is it Cthulhu that he caught? I bet it's Cthulhu he caught. Maybe it's a deep one. Welcome back, my lad. And Prince Kiefer, you're here as well. This is quite the gathering. You know, I could tell from the tides that this was going to be a good year, but I never imagined it would go so well. I haven't had a haul like that in ages, not since the year you were born, in fact. Actually, now that I think about it, that year was the best of them all. Even this latest harvest don't come close. I remember coming home all set to boast about how many pilchards we netted, but then I found you waiting for me. Talk about stealing my thunder. You didn't hang about, did you? Couldn't wait to get out into the world. I said hello to you, and you started bawling, and then I... Sorry, son. I'm getting a bit choked up. Let's talk about fish, shall we? We caught a lot of fish, and a boatload and more.
How did you catch more than a boatload? Did you have to throw some back?
And tonight I'm going to sleep like a log. This is the life, I tell you, back in the bosom of my family after a hard day's fishing. What's that, my lad? You after something? Nice strong glass of anchovy cordial, maybe? Ew. Did we find anything strange when we were out at sea? Well, now that you come to mention it, yes, we did, in fact. A very unusual object got tangled up in the nets. Where is it now? Aha! There we go. It's an old piece of stone something or other. Was thinking I should let someone up at the castle take a look at it. And since we have a royal representative here with us, the pair of you can deliver it for me. Saves me a trip. I'm dead on my feet. Thump.
Well, that sure looks like something.
All it requires the yellow fragment.
It's covered in pee.
Ah, I missed your cooking, Pearl, my girl.
No, Mom is Pearl. Pearl Forrester.
You've done it again. This sardine stew is a real winner.
That means that I'm going to grow up to be a Dr. Clayton Forrester.
Score, that tablet fragment landed right in our laps. And don't worry, we'll hand it in just like your dad asked. Once our adventure's over, that is. Now let's start looking for the next one. Hey, Old, we're looking for information about this island, right? Well, I think I know who might be able to give it to us.
Yes, I know. You've told me about this before. Get out of here, bird. No one loves you.
Hey!
You've said this. I know. I understand. All right. Okay, I don't really need the pop-ups. Come on, we'll save the boating excursion for another time. Right now, we need to find those tablet fragments. But there might be a tablet fragment down there, you think? Jeez. All right, let's go talk to the old guy. Hey, hello.
What? You acquired a cypress stick.
There's something wrong about those constantly coming back.
Hey!
I'd say the tavern inside the inn is our best bet for finding some useful information. People are usually a bit more loose-lipped in there. You get to hear all sorts of juicy gossip, the kind of stuff no one talks about in the castle.
Yeah, but we're gonna go talk to the old guy first. Jeez. Aw, good puppy.
What do you think you're doing waltzing into my house uninvited? Can't you see I'm busy? Go on, be off with you.
Show the ancient tome to Dermot? Yes. All right, Dermot Mulroney.
Oh, so you're a door-to-door salesman, are you? Well, if you think I'm just going to buy any old book you bring me, you're making a big You, when you found this book, did you find a piece of stone tablet along with it?
Yep.
I see. And would you be so kind as to show it to me? It certainly looks the worse for wear as does the book, but still. Yeah, they both are. When I never thought I'd lay eyes on them again. I hid that book and piece of stone tablet deep beneath the castle when I was still a young man.
How did you... Well, okay, I guess they let anyone into the castle.
I can only assume you've come to me with these items in hand after hearing the voice of the ruins out to the east, yes?
Nod.
I knew it. You must be under the same spell I was at your age. I was absolutely determined to unravel the mysteries of the world. I was convinced there was another world waiting for me beyond the horizon, and I would let nothing, not friends, not family, stand in the way of me finding it. And so I found myself in those ruins, listening in astonishment to the same voice that must have spoken to you. Yes, it was a dirty voice, let me tell you.
Listen up.
Then you must know something about how to complete the trial. No, I failed utterly. Indeed I do. I even attempted it myself, though I proved unworthy. I concluded it was simply far too dangerous for anyone to undertake. In fact, I blocked part of it off and built my house here to keep an eye out to ensure that no one could ever attempt such foolishness again. If you value your lives, you will turn back.
Our lives are valueless, sir.
Prince Kiefer, one day you will inherit the throne. I cannot allow you to throw your life away when your kingdom needs you.
But I'm not about to inherit the throne. I can throw my life away. It's perfectly fine.
You're telling us to just give up? Well, don't waste your breath. We're so close to getting our hands on the key that unlocks the world's mysteries. If we quit now, I just know I'd regret it for the rest of my life.
Besides, you couldn't have completed it because no one fished up this tablet. This other piece of the tablet.
What use would I be as a king then, slumped on my throne, wondering what might have been? Come on, Dermot. You know we won't give up now. Fine. Here, take it.
Ald receives the key the party will need to take on the trial. What kind of key is it? Cat's noticed you got a thing of butcher shop trail mix. Tried to shoot one of them. He rubbed into the as if to say, yeah, hi now. Hi, how are you? Don't bother me. I'm not sure what you mean, Lord Canis. Blood sacrifice told me that's what I need. I know. Well, we're working on it. Look, that's why we're talking to him. He's going to be the blood sacrifice.
I'm afraid it's not up to me to decide whether or not you've got the requisite metal. You only find that out by facing the trial yourselves. In the cave that leads to these cliffs, you'll find a door. Head through and you'll be on the right path. I can only wish you luck, my young friends.
He saw food. You tried to push him away from food. Thought I was petting him as he stared intently at the food. Ah, gotcha. All right.
This trial must be serious stuff if it proved too much for even stubborn old Dermot. Still, we've got nothing to lose, have we? Let's give it our best shot, Ald.
Well, yeah. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that you were in the hospital, Green King Dog. I hope everything's okay. But yes, at least now you have lots of stuff to watch. I'll use the trial key to open the door. Okay, but can we open this door up here? The door is firmly locked. Dang it! How dare it? Align the shadows on the walls of stone. Let the master's form be known.
Align the shadows of the walls on the walls of stone to let their master's form be known. So we have to use the light shining on the wall to make a picture out of the shadow. As for how exactly, I'll let you be the idea guy for once, Ald.
Where's this light coming from?
What the heck is this place? It feels kind of ominous somehow. Not like anywhere else I've ever been, that's for sure. There's no way my dad knows there's a place like this on the island. In fact, I doubt anyone in my family's ever known about it.
Okay. There we go. Oops. Didn't mean to talk to you. Alright, that's too big. There we go. It's a slime with a keyhole. So the old man failed to solve a puzzle while pushing two statues? I mean, I think he may have failed at other points.
Woohoo, now we can move on. Nice work figuring out that we needed to use our own shadows, Ald.
I actually didn't figure that part out, but okay. Estard Underground Path, Treasure Room. Ooh. Okay, no, I guess he couldn't solve that one.
Aha, the tablet fragment's over there, just waiting for us to take it. Well, what are we standing about for? Flame chases away the darkness with its light, but so too does flame birth shadow. Allay your fears, conquer the shadow. Do so, and the puzzle you seek shall be yours. What? Nope, apparently there is more. Looks like this isn't over yet. I don't know what those things are, but I think we're in for a scrap. Oh, wow. They added an early fight. Some tribulators appear. Your first battle. Time to show those tribulators what you're made of. Select attack during your turn to bring every monster's hit points down to 0 and win the fight. However, you'll lose the fight if all your party members' hit points fall to 0, so keep a close eye on them. If the character needs their hit points topped up, use a medicinal herb from your items. I mean, I understand that sometimes you need some tutorials for people who have never played an RPG before, but come on. So this is completely new. They're both on follow orders. All right. Alt doesn't know any skills that can be used in battle. All right. Boop, boop. Ow, you hit me for 1 point of damage, how dare. Okay, I totally critted on the wrong one, dang it. The tribulators are defeated. Each party member receives 17 experience points. Each party member's vocational proficiency is increased by 5. Define early, this is still 2 hours in. Right, no, it would have been another hour before we got our first fight. You were not, you in the original, you did not get into a fight on this island at all. Party acquires 24 gold coins. Alt's level increases to 2. That's 3 hit points, 3 MP, 2 strength, 1 resilience, 1 agility, 2 magical might, 3 magical mending, 3 deftness, and 1 charm.
I'm going from strength to strength.
Kiefer's level increases to 2. 4 hit points, 4 MP, 2 strength, 1 resilience, 1 agility, no magical might or mending, 1 deftness, and 2 charm. This fight was much tougher with sticks as weapons. I imagine so. I imagine so. With this triumph, your bravery is proven. Claim your prize. I'm guessing that's what he didn't get through. I think that... Yeah, so in the original game, we didn't have to go around finding all these fragments. We actually opened the door then and there, and then had trials inside the ruins. What? Alt finds a yellow fragment. Nice, that's one more in the bag. On to the next. Do have an ad break coming up shortly. Actually, I can snooze that for a little bit. I have not finished FF10, no. Oh, okay, so we got a little gauge for our current class. So there's that. Okay, these end up having the same picture there, all right.
Hey.
Okay, so we go to the tavern, because that's what he told me to do before. Well, I'm glad you're back, Green King Dog.
Hey!
This island might feel small, but we're not going to stumble across the tablet fragments just by just wandering about, Alt. Why don't we try talking to some folks? They might have a helpful hint or two to offer us. I know, you already told me to go to the tavern. Jeez. Hello, Alt. I was just pondering what to do about that useless layaboutter, about your Uncle Pike. He owes 6 months of rent, and now he's claiming he's going to pay it off by selling some treasure or other. It's totally pie in the sky. I can't let this go on any longer. I'm afraid I'm just going to have to evict him. Dearie me, what must old Pollock think of that useless brother of his? If you ask me, he should have a word and tell him to sort himself out, because when Pollock tells you to do something, you do it. Oh, hello, Ald. Are old Pollock and his crew back on dry land yet? Yep. They are, I see. Well, here's hoping they got a good haul again this year.
Oh.
Oh, hello, you're Pike's nephew, aren't you? Well, it sounds like your uncle's in a bit of a pickle.
Just like Ozzy.
I just saw him slinking off out the back of the inn, so he's probably gone home. Maybe you should have a word with him.
Get out of here, bird. Uncle! Say, Uncle. Well, if it isn't my favorite nephew, why don't you just give us a hand with a little pickle I've got myself into, eh? As you know, your Uncle Pike works himself to the bone each and every day, which means sometimes he forgets to take care of the little things. It's not my fault I'm so busy, but my landlord, he doesn't see it that way. He won't get off my case just because I'm a teensy bit behind on the rent. What's the problem here? Can't you simply explain your situation to your landlord and pay him what you owe? Thank you, Your Majesty. Why didn't I think of that? But how exactly is a humble working man like me supposed to come up with an entire half a year's rent at the drop of a hat? Perhaps you could enlighten me. Let's get going. We've got stone tablet fragments to find, and this is clearly a massive waste of time. What's that? Stone fragments, you say? You mean those things with the maps chiseled on them? Well, as it happens, I might have seen one or two of those in my time. What? Where? Tell us everything. Come on, Your Majesty. Surely you can't expect me to give precious information like that away for free, can you?
Yep, 6 months behind. Howdy, Magmafish. How's it going?
But of course, if my favorite nephew here wants to know, well, I'd never dream of denying him anything. All I ask is that you help fatten my purse a little. Sound like a fair deal?
Nope.
Yeah, you've always been a joker, haven't you? But seriously, you'll help your poor uncle out, won't you? Nope. Nope.
Alright, fine, yes. Accidentally hit it.
That's the spirit, right? Then all I need you to do is have a quick poke about town and bring me, let's say, 3 empty bottles. But listen up. I don't want any old bottles. I want nice, sparkly ones that you could spot glinting in the sun from a mile off. 3 of those and the job's a good one. If I want to pay my rent, you're my only hope. It's not like anyone else on the island would lend me so much as a brass farthing. Right then, once you've got the battles, come find me at Rainbow Cove up north. Toodaloo!
Yes, he is clearly capturing fairies. Do you remember when we used to mess about with those empty bottles from the tavern? Back when we were little? We used to hide them all over the place and have treasure hunts. We'd pretend the yellow ones were made of gold, so they were the most precious. Oh, I'm sorry, Magmafish. What? You acquired an empty bottle? Alright, so they're just gonna, like, be sparkling on the ground, maybe? Can't help but feel like Pike's using us for his own ends somehow, but if it turns up another tablet fragment, I won't complain. Right then, Ald. Let's find those empty bottles he asked for. There's bound to be a few around here somewhere. There's one. And there's one. Alright.
Hey!
I think we've got enough empty bottles now, Ald. Let's head to Rainbow Cove and see what Pike's got in store for us. Alright, I kind of wish it wouldn't pop up with that, because I don't need to, like, look every single time they have something. No, losing a fur family friend is always hard.
So, did you get 3 empty bottles for me?
Yep.
You're a lifesaver, Ald. Yeah, these'll do nicely. Now, next you'll have to fill these beauties up with some of this lovely rainbow water. Give us a shout once you're done.
This is actually, earlier than I thought I had to do this. Well, actually, no, because we wouldn't have had to do this at all at this point.
The water glitters and glistens beautifully in the sun, shining with all the colors of the rainbow. Fill your empty bottles with water from the cove? Sure. On Prince Kiefer, fill the bottles with water. I'll acquire some bottles of water. Ald hands over the bottles full of water to Pike. Well done, lad. I knew I could count on my favorite nephew. All right, we've done our bit. Care to tell us what you plan to do with all that bottled water? Bottled water? You think this is just bottled water, do you? Why, this is holy water, your majesty. Whether you drink it down or splash it around, good things are bound to come your way. Youth, beauty, riches, the sky's the limit. Probably. All I need to do is find some discerning customers, and convince them that this is a one and only way to solve all their worries. And you really think this is going to work? Confidence, that's a trick with stuff like this. If you believe, they'll believe, and then they'll be chucking money at you. All right, let it never be said old Pike ain't a man of his word. Come on, you lot, let's go and get your reward.
Ayo?
Well, this is a spot. Now I think it was around as a bit of wall here. Aha, here we are. I stumbled upon it after I'd somewhat overdone it one night. It came to splash some water on my face. Saw the stone tablet inside, but didn't reckon there was any money to be made from it, so I left it where it was. I don't have the foggiest why you're so keen on collecting old bits of rubble, but if you think it's a fair reward, who am I to say any different? I wouldn't normally trust your uncle any further than I could throw him, but it's not like we have any better ideas. Come on, let's head in. But we are going to have to do that after the break. For those watching on YouTube, we'll be back with the next episode. For those watching on Twitch, don't go anywhere. We'll be continuing momentarily.